All right, welcome back to the XRP family. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and showing tremendous amount of love. This right here is a very, very exciting update. And yes, guys, you're not dreaming right now. XRP indeed is sitting at the prices we're about to discuss right now. And yes, indeed, XRP is up 18.3% on the daily time frame, despite the SEC lawsuit still not officially over. And it kind of goes back to what we've been discussing over the course of the last few weeks. And everything is starting to align now. People are starting to realize the bigger picture. If we're looking at it on the weekly time frame, XRP is up 33.7%. So just like a little bit of a moment of silence for all the haters that we were noticing over the course of the last few days. I'm sure we have left a lot of people speechless. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So XRP is currently sitting at 68.46 cents, so almost 69 cents. As mentioned, up 17.7% in USD comparative, also up 7% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap approaching $40 billion. And look at the 24-hour trading volume, literally through the roof at about 6.4 billion. And I did a poll yesterday asking you guys, the community members, where you personally think in terms of a coin that will be the biggest shocker for the remainder of the year, which is about, I think, 5.5 weeks until the year comes to an end, which is absolutely crazy to even think about. And a lot of people actually voted for XRP. Let me know if you guys still agree with that, and if so, why you think that. But let's take a quick look at what's happening right now. So you can see $725 billion asset manager Bernstein urges investors to add exposure to Bitcoin and crypto as soon as possible. And Smoke replies to this tweet stating, they are sounding the crypto alarms to the boomers. Get into crypto ASAP. So why do you think these guys are doing this? Because these guys have been picking up Bitcoin when no one wanted to touch it. And when more and more people start going in towards cryptocurrency, of course, the price is going to thrive more, right? And these guys want their positions to do better than where they picked it up. And these guys are already in profit, believe it or not. These guys have been picking up Bitcoin. And a few years ago, some of these asset managers, if you were to talk about the word Bitcoin or crypto or blockchain, these guys were laughing at that. And I'm sure no one's really laughing anymore, because you are seeing what Bitcoin has been able to obtain over the course of the last 12 months. It's been a historic time, especially to the OGs that have been in the space and watched this space grow. It is a time, that we need to be obviously proud of. But, look at this. BlackRock's IBIT saw a $763.6 million worth of inflow on November 11th itself. Amazing stuff that we're witnessing. But we're going to talk about XRP's price a little later into this, but let's take a look into this. As of today, the market cap for the entire crypto space is about $3.1 trillion. And you can see crypto market cap could balloon to $10 trillion by 2026 under Trump administration. Standard chart it says. So you can see XRP drops as Ripple partner Standard chattered on Donald Trump's impact on crypto. Crypto market cap could balloon to $10 trillion by 2026. We're already at about $3.1 trillion. And again, are we about to see a super cycle? We've been having a discussion about super cycle. Are we actually about to see that happen this time around? As regulation is coming to crypto, as Donald Trump, a first president of the United States that's actually pro-crypto, is that going to be the driving force? And of course, institutions that are going crazy for crypto assets, and multiple different, I think, ETFs are going to start, popping up as we go into 2025. So is this a super cycle that we're in? And looking more likely than ever, even though, these types of moves can get the best of us in terms of our emotions. But if you start adding things up, we didn't see these things in the past. So again, let's see how it goes. But I'm projecting that, 2025 is actually going to be more bullish than a lot of people anticipated. Because, of course, we need to understand how 2024 played out. 2024 played out beginning of the year great, the first quarter. then remaining, quarter two, quarter three, and even at the start of quarter four was quite negative. So, starting to kind of paint a good picture of 2025. Originally, I was projecting, sometime in quarter one of next year is going to be where the top is going to be. But now that Trump administration is coming in, it's a complete different reset. We might see something much bigger than we have seen in the past. And of course, if we're kind of going in the previous cycle, after the U.S. election, after the halving itself, after the U.S. election, the market does go up an additional 8 to 9 months. So are we going to see that happen, or are we going to see that extend to sometime maybe later next year, of course, quarter one of 2026? Again, things are looking great right now, but we will see as time goes by. Moving forward, looking at the price, of course, that's what everyone wants to know, what is happening with our good old price of XRP. But before we do that, let's take a look at the dominance index. The dominance index, actually spiked up yesterday. We know about that because we did see that fake out for Bitcoin. But Bitcoin right now actually almost retested $90,000. Actually, it did reach $90,000 a few hours ago. And since then, once again, has seen a little bit of a minor pullback. $90,000 is a crazy price point. Traders are going to lock in profits around that range. So it's not a big surprise that we are seeing a little bit of a pullback for Bitcoin. And honestly, Bitcoin needs to find a ground for itself sooner rather than later to consolidate, build that strength before continuing to a potential six-figure Bitcoin. And I think, BTC has the potential to reach $100,000 US before the year even comes to an end. That's a 13% move. And just today alone, we saw a 15% move for Bitcoin. So what tells us that, that could not be a reality in the upcoming weeks ahead of us. So, looking at XRP though, guys, like I said, a moment of silence for every hater out there for XRP. XRP has retested the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level for the first time since March of this year. People are forgetting about this SEC lawsuit. Of course, that had built the uncertainty and expanded the uncertainty, but we need to respect how far, the crypto market has come. And this time around, the crypto industry and, crypto investors really spoke. We want a reset. We want, more, clarity coming towards crypto and, crypto to be treated fairly. And I think we are about to see that happen as we go into the future. And this has really brought in more excitement towards XRP. And here you are, looking at the price of XRP sitting at the likes of the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, which a lot of people would have laughed at if you were to tell them that just a few days ago. And, just look at it from this perspective. From November 9th, XRP is up 45%. So it's pretty much balancing itself out with the broader market. So it's performing like you would want XRP to perform. So it's not lagging by any means, with the broader market. And if we're able to, obviously we did see a rejection at that key resistance, not a surprise. It's a major resistance. We've been talking like a broken record about that specific level. So it doesn't really come as a surprise that we did see a little bit of a rejection. But if we're able to close in this range tomorrow, I think we could actually set a new yearly high for XRP and start retesting the likes of 79 cents key resistance for the first time since July of last year. And I think that is going to be the biggest and the most exciting thing that you could be looking out for XRP. And let's see what happens. Now the price of XRP is already this high at a 67-cent price point. Imagine a Gary Gensler announcement comes out. What do you think is going to happen to the price of XRP? I'm projecting we do see XRP crossing $1 price point in a very short time frame, especially if that happens. I think we could actually see that happening quite fast if we're able to clear this key resistance. Like I said, for the first time since last July, I think this could really bring a lot of force and excitement because people understand the significance of this key resistance. And if the price of XRP is able to break out of this, I think this could really be that catalyst behind that push that we're waiting for. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX and peace out.